And a group of college students in northern Maine is stepping in with a plan to save the salmon. At the Atlantic Salmon for Northern Maine facility in Ashland, a team of UMaine civil engineering students is designing upgrades to the hatchery's infrastructure. That includes improving a makeshift dam, rerouting water lines, and creating a new wastewater treatment system, all to cut down on harmful sediment and phosphorus flowing into the Aroostook River. Right now, the facility's salmon are vulnerable to storms that can wash in silt and threaten young fish. Students say their goal is to make the operation more efficient and sustainable while giving the nonprofit a realistic plan it can afford.